So at this point I've already installed I got my generator and my conversion kit on it. So this is the piece about setting up and hooking my generator up to my house. So what I did was I've opened up my panel here, as you can see, and I bought this orange cable right here. So this is 10 gauge 3-way wire, and you can see it coming out right here. And what I've done is I installed down here right next to my main switch, which is here, I've got this 30 amp double pole breaker. And as you can see from that 10 gauge wire, I've got my red and my black going in here, and then I've got my neutral white going in behind here, just into any open slot, and then I've got my ground right there in the back as well, going into an open slot. So that's pretty much it. You put your 30 amp breaker in here. You want it to be right next to your main switch. So if yours is flipped upside the other way, I think mine's actually upside down. Normally the main breaker here, this top one, is at the top. Either way, you want this one in the first available slot, so you may have to move one. And that's what I'm going to do next then. So as you can see then, that orange cable goes up along here. I grabbed a 15 footer, was able to bring it around here, and you can see right there where it goes out, goes underneath that insulation and pokes right through the house, and we'll go look at that in a second. The other half of what I did was my gas line, and I needed a 3/4 inch run. So the reason I picked this location was because my gas water heater's right here. However, the line that was coming in, as you can see right here, this is a 1/2 inch line. So this was a 1/2 inch line right here going all the way back to my furnace here. So as you can see right here where the gas line came in, I went ahead and switched this reducer. Instead of going from 1 inch to a 1/2 to the water heater, I went and did a 1 inch to a 3/4 inch. So from here down, I replaced this with just 3/4 inch pipe. So I replaced that, as you can see again, going on down, and instead of just being an elbow down to my water heater with 1/2 inch, I went ahead and continued on with 3/4, and that goes up and then just pokes right out the house. So I've got my gas line right there, and I've got my electrical right here, right behind that insulation. We'll go look at that in a second. So the next thing I'm going to do for my wiring is I ordered this kit to keep things legal. I ordered this interlock kit off of geninterlock.com. They seem to have the best prices and fast shipping, so there's my plug for them. Anyway, I got this kit from them. I think it was about 50 bucks, and that included the shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and install this on my panel now, get that hooked up, and I'll show you what that looks like. And then we'll go out and take a look at the box outside. But that's pretty much the easy part of wiring a 30 amp inlet receptacle into your panel box. Alright, so nice and quick and easy. You can see here that I've got the interlock kit in place. And right now my main power is on, obviously, so I cannot turn this one on. And then what I do is I simply flip this main breaker over, and as soon as I do that, this will drop down, allowing me to flip this on, and I can only have one on at a time. So that's serving its purpose. They gave me a couple little of the warning stickers and the generator sticker, so put those on there. So let's go take a look outside and I'll show you what I've got out there. Alright, so if you just remember from the inside where I showed you my gas and electrical lines, so here's where we are on the outside. My plan is to basically wheel my generator outside the garage and bring it over here on the patio, and at that point then I will hook up. This is one of the 30 amp receptacles from Reliance. It seemed to be the best. I got this one off of Amazon. I think it was $45 with Prime shipping. And then here's where I brought that 3/4 inch gas line out. Right now I just have a plug in it until I get my quick disconnect hose, which will be coming soon. So at that point I will get back to firing it up. Alright, so we're going to get one last test in here. We've got, probably can't hear, but the generator's running out there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off my breakers here. There goes the power in here. And there's a lot of them. Alright, that's all. So I'm going to flip my main breaker off. That allows me to then turn my generator breaker on. And now we'll start flipping. Breaker's back on, the one with the lights here. There it is. The range. Put a load on it, you can kind of hear it start to. Sorry about that, mister. Alright, so I got the hot water heater going. Turn the water pump on. So I'll leave everything except for the air conditioner. Leave that one off, but we'll go see what kind of load we got on it out there. Alright, so got the entire house, and we're still at 3540 RPM. Got the whole house on. Alright, so you can see that right now my generator's on, and I cannot push my main back off, and I've got everything on except for the air conditioning. I'm not going to test that today, but anyway, pretty much testing that it works. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it back now. I brought a light down this time so you'll be able to see. So I shut everything off, so I'm going to go ahead and start to trip it and flip it back the other way. That reduced the load, so we will turn the generator breaker off, lift this up, turn the main back on. So now the main is back on, generator's off, and we'll flip everything back on. And there we go. That concludes the entire project. We're good to go. We've tested switching all the way on and off with gas on. So I hope you have good luck. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them. Otherwise, good luck on your project.